Let us start our session. So the previous class we discussed about the problems related to the Gauss-Seidel analysis. So to find the unknown parameters in the power system network, we need some algorithm, we need some load flow analysis to identify the unknown values. The four parameters we call it as the load flow parameters. One is real power, second one reactive power, third one voltage, and the fourth one is the phase angle. All these four parameters, if you are able to identify in a particular network, then it is easy to say whether the network is in the stable condition or in the unstable condition, any fault is there or any possibility of fault is there, we can forecast, we can predict. Right? Therefore, these load flow parameters are very, very important to identify the unknown values. As I told, these four parameters. Right? For that, we are having three different types of buses there. One bus, the first bus we call it as slack bus or reference bus or swing bus. In that bus, normally voltage and phase angle will be specified and the unknown values are real power and the reactive power. Since the bus we are taken as a reference, we are not finding the unknown values there in the normal load flow analysis. But the other two buses, like a load bus and the voltage control bus is there, means we need to find the unknown values through the load flow analysis. So there were many analyses were put forward by many scientists, but the easiest one is Gauss-Seidel method. So we derived the formula to identify the unknown values through Gauss-Seidel method in the previous classes. So we are using that formula and we are going to find the unknown values. Right? So that is the important thing in the Gauss-Seidel analysis. So if a load bus is given, means real power and the reactive power will be specified, say P and Q. Therefore, the unknown values are voltage and phase angle. So in the previous class, we identified the unknown values, how to find out. In today's session, also we are going to solve some numerical problems in the Gauss-Seidel analysis. So this Gauss-Seidel load flow analysis, it will give us the insights of the unknown parameters and how to identify the unknown parameters. Right? Let us start with a small network. I am taking a 3-bus system. It will be easy for you to understand. So once you are able to understand the 3-bus system, then you can do it for n number of bus systems. Right? So as I told earlier, this is the simplest calculations, right, when compared to others. Other like Newton Raphson decoupled methods. Many methods are available. Anyway, we are going to see one by one. This is the simplest form we want to analyze, right? We want to study or we want to identify the unknown values. Right, let us start. The next problem, that is one problem already we solved. I'll try to share my board so that you can see. So just I'm writing the question. Can so normally they will give like that, finds the unknown values bus system. Just I'm going to give a three bus system so that you can find out. So using Gauss Seidel method. So I am giving a network. So they may also give the network like this. So I'll give little bit bigger so that it will be easy for you. So this is bus number 1, bus number 2 and bus number 3. The same name it is 1, 2 and 3. So this is the impedance for between bus 1 and 2, sorry 1 and 3. This is the impedance between bus 1 and 2. So this is the impedance between bus 2 and 3. Listen, some more values were specified here. So the bus 1 voltage is specified, that is equal to 1.02. So I hope you can able to see. And they specify del equal to 0. So while seeing the bus itself, easily you can understand it is a slack bus or swing bus or the reference bus, since the voltage and the phase angle or the rotor angle is given. Alright, then you come to bus 2. So bus 2 it is given like this. So here you can see that P and Q values are given, so that easily you know that it is a load bus. And here you can see that P and V were given, therefore you can see it is like a PV bus or voltage control bus or the generator bus. So listen, so this is the problem given. So find the unknown values for the bus system given below using Gauss Seidel method. Right. So this is the system given, and also they may specify the number of iteration. So find find the unknown values at the end of iteration 2. Now listen, so they want you to find the unknown values. To find the unknown values, we need to do the formalities whatever we are having as per the algorithm of Gauss-Seidel method. We are going to see one by one. But one important thing you can see that they mentioned that it should be at the end of iteration 2, right? So this you keep it in mind, and here the method is also specified, that is Gauss-Seidel method. Right now we are going to see, we are going to solve this one. So listen, the first step in the Gauss-Seidel method is to form Y bus. So I am writing this step 1. Step 1 is to form Y bus. So since it is a, three bus system, you know that the size of the matrix will be a 3 cross 3, and the given values are in terms of impedances. Therefore, you need to change it into admittances. That is, so I am writing the Y bus, that is equal to, so you'll be having Y11, Y12, Y13, Y21, Y22, y23, then y31, y32, y33. So we'll be having the matrix like this, and you need to find the values one by one. Listen, between 1 and 2 you can see that point to j is there. So between 1 and 2 point to j is there. We are going to find one by one. That is y y12 is equal to 1 divided by 0.2 j. Am I right? So that is equal to, so we will verify, yes, 0.2 j is there, 1 divided by 0.2 j. Then how the value will be, let us see. That is equal to, if you are putting in the calculators, listen, if you are using FX991 or FX100, it will be easy. These calculators were allowed in our university examinations, any end semester examinations, you can use it. Therefore 1 divided by 0.2 j, if you are substituting there in the complex mode, you can use the temp j also directly. So calculators will give the solutions. Therefore it will come, it will give the solution as minus 5j, right? That is y12, and we want to find y13. What is the value? So between 1 and 3 any value is there? Yes, 0.1 j is there. So that we are going to find, where it is, that is 1 divided by 0.1 j is there, that is equal to minus 10 j. Alright, so 1 divided by 0.1, it is it will be easy, I think you can understand. 1 divided by 0.1, it is equal to 10, so j it is coming up, that is minus j. So likewise we can find, and then we need y11. And listen, one more thing, we know that this value y12 is equal to y21. Why? Because yij is equal to yji, we know that, that is equal to y21, and that is equal to y31. Alright, so I hope you can understand this one. And now I am writing for y11. So y11 is the combination of both. Therefore I can write, that is y11, that is equal to this one. We combine that y12 plus y13, so that is equal to minus 15j. Alright, so easily you can get y11. So similarly you can see that y21 you got the values, y22 you need to find, y23. So we will check y23 any value is there. We'll see the network, then only we know that between 2 and 3, yes, between 2 and 3 0.25j is there, right? Between 2 and 3 0.25j is there, that is 1 divided by 0.25j. So that is equal to 1 divided by 0.25, it will be 4, right? So that is minus 4j. So you will get it. And now so this will be equal to y23 is equal to y32, right? I hope you can understand. And now we need to find y22, that is y22 is equal to, that is y21 plus y23. So that is equal to where is y21? Yes, y21 is equal to y12. We know that minus 5j, minus 5j plus y23 is minus 4j. So totally it will be minus 9. So 9j. Alright. So all the second row values we got it, and the third row y 131 we got it, that is equal to 13, y32 we got it, that is equal to y23, and y33 we need to find it. Therefore y33 is equal to, actually this will be capital, yeah, y3. Okay, so that is equal to, well, right, that is equal to, where is y31, that is minus 10j, and 3 2 or 2 3 it is equal to minus 4j, minus 10 minus 4, that is minus 14j. All right, now you can write the y bus. So if you are writing y bus, you know that the diagonal terms are as it is, and the other term we need to change the sign as per we identified through the singular transformation. We know that, therefore we are going to substitute y11 12 13. y11 is equal to, y11 is equal to minus 15j, and where is y12? y12 is equal to minus 5j, therefore it will be not minus, it will be 5j, right? Since we need to change the sign, and 1 3 is equal to 10j. So I hope these things we already know that. So anyway, we need to substitute this thing. We need to form the y bus, so that's why I'm explaining again. Listen, then similarly we need to form y21 to 2 to 3. 21 is equal to 1 2, that is again we know that it is 5j, right? And where is y22? y22 is equal to minus 9j, and y23 is equal to 4j, right? And similarly the third row y31 is equal to y13, we know that, that is 10j, that is 2 3 is equal to 4j, and 3 3 is equal to minus 14j. So I hope you can understand. So this is the y bus, we got it. Now we need to substitute it in the formula of Gauss Seidel, right? Therefore what we are going to do means to find out, we need to see what are the type of buses. So depends on the buses only we can do the calculation. See, the first bus, it is a slack bus, it is a reference bus, we don't want to find any values. But the second bus is the load bus, PQ bus. We need to find the values of voltage, right? Voltage and phase angle. Therefore, I am going to give the formula for the voltage for just I am putting iteration 1. I am going to start the iteration 1, that is for bus 2. So bus 2 is a PQ bus or load bus, right? If it is a load bus, we need to find the unknown values of the voltage. So listen, here something we need to assume, that is a flat voltage. So if the values are not given for the voltages, we have to assume flat voltage. So flat voltage in the sense, we can write V is equal to 1 plus J0 or 1 angle 0 degree, right? Both are same only. So if the voltages are not given, we have to assume it is a flat voltage. Next we need to write the formula, since it is a PQ bus. For bus 2, bus 2 means I am writing it as a P. So hope you are able to see, this is PQ bus, right? It is a PQ bus. So what are the values we need to find here from the bus 2? V2 is what we have to find. Similarly, we need to find del 2, right? So this is our ultimate aim at the bus 2, because the unknown values are V2 and del 2. So for that, I am going to write the formula for VI. VI is equal to, that is a formula we derived already, that is VI is equal to 1 divided by YII, right? We used the capital letters, we can use the same. 1 divided by YII, and you can open the bracket, that is PI minus JQI divided by VI. Listen here, star I put. Why this star means? This star is for conjugates, right? Minus sigma J is equal to 1 to N I not equal to J. That is the condition here. That is Y I J V J. So I hope you can understand. Just we can close the bracket. Well, listen, now we can expand it, and the next one. So it is the first iteration, therefore I am putting V, and it is for bus 2, therefore here I is equal to 2, right? Bus 2, which implies I is equal to 2 here. Therefore here once again I am writing I is equal to 2, which implies, since it is a bus 2, right? Therefore V2 is equal to, you can write 1 divided by y22, since I is equal to 2, right? And just open the bracket. Here P2 minus JQ2 divided by V2 star, right? Minus, now we are going to expand this one. Here I is equal to 1, sorry, I is equal to 2, J is equal to 1 to 3. How it will come then? That is equal to Y ij, that is 2, and j is equal to 1 v1, right? Minus y 2 to v2 I can't put. Why? Because here I and j are equal. Listen carefully. Here j is equal to 1 to n, but I is not equal to j is the condition given, right? Therefore the second term, if you are expanding, there I and j are equal, right? Therefore I can't put. Then we'll go to the third term, that is y 2, y21 is over 2 2 we can't put. Why? Because of conditions. And then y23, and this is v3, right? So like that you can substitute now. So that is equal to 1 divided by Where is y22? Y22 value we can find it from the matrix here. Matrix, you can see that y22 is equal to minus 9j. So we can substitute that value, that is equal to minus 9j, and you can open the bracket. So P2 and Q2 means the values from the second bus. So you can see the bus where it is. Yeah, here the bus 2 the P value is 1 and the Q value is 0.5. That means P2 is equal to 1, Q2 is equal to 0.5, right? We are going to substitute the same. So here the formula, so here P2 is equal to 1 minus Q2 is equal to 0.5, and the J is as per the formula divided by, listen, where is the V2 value? V2 value is not specified, we do not know, alright. So V2 here, if you are assuming the flat voltage, so V2 is equal to 1 plus J, sorry, 1 plus J0. Therefore, V2 star is equal to 1 minus J0. Anyway, J0 it will gone. Anyway, the value will be 1. Alright, 1 will be coming. Minus, and then we have to put Y21 value where it is. Y21 value here it is. 5 is there. And again, V1 value is specified, right? We will see where is V1 value. It was specified in the problem. V1 value is equal to, that is for the bus 1, that is V1. 1.02, right? We can substitute that value 1.02 in the formula here, and y21 value also, y21 value is 5j, right? So how we can put, that is 5j multiplied by 1.02, right? So once again, if you want, you can check, that is v1 value is 1.01 it was. So let us see, let us continue the next thing. The second term y23 is there, right? So y23, again you check the bus. This is 21, this is 21, 22 and 23. 23 is 4j. All right, just we can put it as 4j, right? And you can check v3 value is given in the system. Once again, we have to go to that system. Where is the system? Yes, here v3 value is also given 1.01, right? So we have to put that value, v3 value, that is 1.01. So if you are substituting here 1.01, right, that's all, so that you can get the value of v2, right? So once you are able to substitute all the values in the formula, it is very easy to identify the results. Alright, therefore once again I repeat, 1 divided by y22, that is y22 value we taken from the y bus matrix, so minus 9j. P2 is given in the problem, that is 1, and Q2 is given, that is minus, that is 0.5. Therefore 1 minus 0.5j minus y21 we taken from the matrix, y bus matrix, and v1 it is given in the problem, minus y23 we taken from the y bus, and v3 it is from the problem. Right, I hope you understood. So now simply you can multiply, simply you can do this simplification and arrive the results. If you are having the calculators with the complex mode, it will be very easy. Directly you can put these values, 1 minus 0.5j, the j term will be there in the complex mode. In the calculator it was given in I, not in the j. Actually it is given in the I, it was specified by the manufacturers, right? Mathematically we are using the j, right? Nothing same, nothing different, right? Both are same only. That is 1 minus 0.5j minus 5j into 1.02 minus 4j into 1.01. If you are substituting, and afterwards if you are dividing by minus 9j, you will get the answer, right? If you are able to do it, please do it and tell me the answer so that we can put it. So if you are substituting the values, you will get the results like 1.07 plus 0.11 J. Please check. So here the value is 1.07 plus 0.111 J. Please check whether you are getting the answer. So if you are able to get the same answer, I can proceed. So this is the value of V2. Listen carefully. This is for the iteration 1. Right. And similarly, we can put for the third bus. So listen once again. I want to show you some important thing from the problem. Then only you know why we are proceeding to the next. Now listen, this is the second bus. Second bus P and Q are given. We need voltage and phase angle. So we got voltage in complex format. Therefore, if you are changing to polar form, you will get voltage as well as angle. Alright. So simply from the voltage formula, you can get the angle also. And the next bus, you can see it is a PV bus. So for bus 3, we need to find Q and angle, right? So first we are going to find the Q value. So for bus 3, next we can write for bus 3, which implies, so here we know that I is equal to 3. Then here also we can assume flat voltages. Flat voltages. So unknown values we are going to assume flat voltage. And listen, for third bus we need to find the value of Q. So how we can find the value of Q? So as per our derivations, we know the formula for Qi. Just I am giving that Qi. What will be the formula? That is Qi is equal to minus IMAG, stands for minus imaginary of sigma j is equal to 1 to n Vi Bj Yij. Listen, the formula is from the normal Kirchhoff's law, right? Whatever, not Kirchhoff's law, the Ohm's law, whatever we are getting from V is equal to I into R, from that only it was derived. You know that the power formula, we can write it as V square by Z, right? Therefore, V square into Y also we can write, because Z will become to the numerator, V square into Y. I hope we derived earlier. So here we are going to substitute, and since here I is equal to 3 and j value varies from 1 to 3, right? So here we need a q3 is equal to, so that is minus imaginary of since y becomes minus imaginary, we are taking it is the reactive power minus imaginary. We are going to expand this one. Let us expand. That is I starts from 1, that is v sorry I starts I here it is 3 and j starts from 1, that is v3 into v1 y31, right? So plus v3 v2 y32 plus v3 into v3 y33. I hope you can understand. See here the condition is not there, like I not equal to j, that conditions and all not there, right? That is equal to, now we are going to substitute the values minus imaginary of so v3 value we know that, right? It is given in the problem. We can see where is the v3 value. Hmm, where it is, yeah, v3, that is for the third bus voltage is there, v3 is equal to 1.01, right? And v1 value also we know that that is equal to 1.02. So we are going to substitute all. v3 is equal to 1.01 and it will be multiplied by v1 is also given in the problem, that we can substitute here, that is 1.02 multiplied by y31, that we can get it from the y bus, the y bus y31, here it is y31 is equal to 10j, right? So easily you can substitute the value, that is multiplied by, that is multiplied by 10j, right? Plus we know that v3 value again 1.01 multiplied by, what about v2 value? Listen, the v2 value is the value we got it from the previous calculation. See, while doing the previous calculation we don't know v2, right? At that time we put 1 angle 0, but now we know the value of v2, right? Therefore we can substitute the value of v2 here. So that is equal to 1.07 plus 0.111 j, right? We can, you can substitute, then plus so second term, so not plus, that is v2 v3 only we did, multiplied by y32. What is y32? That we need to see our y bus. This is 31 and y32 is 4j, right? So you need to substitute y32 is equal to 4j. So it is equal to, so 4j, so plus v3 value we know that again it is 1.01, the whole v3 into v3 square, right? 1.01 square multiplied by y33 you need now. So y33 is also from here, that is minus 14j, right? So here we are going to substitute minus 14j, so minus 14j. So now if you are calculating, you will get the values in terms of a plus ib. You need to take the b alone, that is minus imaginary of b, negative part of b alone we need to take. Alright, so once again I am writing it as minus imaginary of, so now you multiply and tell me what will be the value. We can substitute directly. Listen, I will wait for another 2 minutes. Please substitute and tell me the answer. So I hope you got this value, minus imaginary of 0.791 J. Check whether you are getting the same value. If any discrepancies, let me know. So this is the imaginary value, but we need minus of this imaginary value. So that is equal to minus of 0.791. So this is the value we got it through our formula, right? That Q3. But sometimes they may specify the limits of Q3, right? If the reactive power is given, and if it is not specified, you can take the same value for the calculations, right? So that will be over. And then next, one more thing we need to find for the bus 3, that is del 3, right? So bus 3 P and V are given. Now Q also we identified, but we need to find the del 3, that is important. So del 3 means how we can find it. That is the angle of. That is the angle of. So we are having the formula, no, the same formula for voltage. Here we have to put it. So the angle of 1 divided by YII, right? PI minus JQI. Just you can open, divided by Vi star. The formula we are already we used the same formula only. That's why I'm writing a little bit quickly. So I is equal to I not equal to J, but J is equal to 1 to N Yij Vj. So that is the formula we are using. right? So here you can see this stands for angle, right? Just you name it as it is angle actually, and then only you know that angle of, right? So now we are substituting everything. Otherwise, we can write it as angle of, right? That is 1 divided by y33, and just you open the bracket. Now you substitute all those things inside. That is P3 minus J Q3 divided by V3 star minus Y31 V1 minus Y32 V2 minus Y33 V3. We can't put Y because I is equal to J. So that is angle of, oh God, I couldn't write angle of. Now we are going to substitute the values here. 1 divided by, as we know that y33 value is minus 14j, and p3 value is given, right, in the problem itself. Just to check the p3 value, p3 value is 0.5, v3 value is 1.01. Oh, where I gone? Yes. So here we are going to substitute the p3 value, that is equal to 0.5 minus q3 value. Here we got it, that we can substitute minus of minus, that becomes plus 0.791 j is here divided by v3 star. So v3 is given in the problem, that is 1.01, angle 0 only, therefore 1.01. Anyway, the same value here, it will be 1.01 minus then y31 and 32 value we have to substitute. So we know that y31 value is 10j, and multiplied by v1 value is 1.02 minus y32 value is what is y32? Yeah, y32 value is 4j, and multiplied by v2 value. V2 value already we found out, right, in the previous iteration. It is 1.07 plus 0.111 j. Just you close the bracket, right? Now you substitute all those things, and if you are getting the angle, then del 3 will be over. So if you calculated all those values up to this, right, that means listen, in the previous case you got v2, means if you're taking angle of this one, we'll get del 2, right? Therefore p and q were given, v and del we identified. For bus 3, it is a PV bus, Q we identified, and PV, Q and del we need. Yes, del just we calculated here. So if you are substituting, if you are putting it in the calculator directly, you will get the results, right? So please substitute and enter the results there. I am waiting for another 1 minute, so please do it and tell me the answer. So listen, you will get the answer like this. If you are putting this inside the brackets, putting the values inside the bracket means you will get angle of 0.9179, that means 0.918. I will put 0.918. Let us see the imaginary part, plus 0.751J plus 0.751J. So I hope you will get the answer like this, right? Okay, now you need to find the angle, right? For that, what will be the angle? How will you find? Just to convert this thing into polar form. As of now, it is in the rectangular form. Just to convert rectangular form to polar form. And tell me what is the value you are getting. So we'll get 1.18 angle 39. 1.18 angle 39 degree. I hope you will get. So like that you can get the angle. Therefore here it will be the value for V3 and the next one the value for del. So here it stands for V and here it stands for del. Now listen, like that the iteration 1 is over. Now we can do the iteration 2. I'll tell you how you can do the iteration 2. So once again you have to do all those calculation as it is, but there is a difference while you are going for iteration 2 for bus 2. So this will be the formula. So all those value remains same. But V2, right? Whatever the value you got it, that you have to substitute here, right? In the second iteration. And similarly V1, V3 will be same. So that is the only thing you need to update. And similarly, bus 3, while finding Q3, you have to put the updated value of V3 and V1 were given, but V2 you have to put the updated value. And wherever the del value is there, there also you have to put the updated value. And similarly, while finding del 3, so all the updated values of V3, V1, V2, everything, the updated value you have to substitute, right? Like that you can identify the answer. So I hope you understood. If you are having any doubts, you can ask me.